talking to Jackson Stewart and talking about your role here, originally to be support for Darwin out of Puma, but you've certainly had an incredibly solid start to your season, which is, I just talk about that and maybe kind of a new spark for a new team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. You know, this race wasn't a goal by any means for me, but you know, I still was motivated this winter, and you know, you always want to start off on a new team in a good standing and show that you mean business, and I was able to do that at the beginning of the race, and yeah, it's worked out well. I'm gonna leave here with close to a stage win, so it's a shame, but it's also good. You know, it's motivating, and a top 10 in the GC you can't complain about, and yeah, now I just got to get home and get a little healthy. So
you've had some head-to-head races with Nairo Quintana last year. You just assess his performance, and he's kind of started with a year with a bang as well.
Yeah, you know, I think for the South Americans, and especially with the Colombians, it seems like they all have actually kind of targeted this race, and they actually came here trying to win, and you know, it's their summertime, and I think you've seen it with, for example, like guys when the Tour of California was in February, you can peak early and then you can drop it back down earlier in the spring and ramp it up again, and there's no reason why you can't walk that tightrope, and you know, Nairo's he's a phenomenon from what I can see, and yeah, good on him.
And the Tour of California, I guess, is the big goal for you for a personal result.
Yeah.
Kind of, what's your race program to build up to that, and kind of what markers do you have to hit to arrive in top form?
I'm gonna get a good block of racing in Europe next. I'm gonna be in Paris-Nice with TJ, and I'll do Catalonia. I know all those roads well because I spend my European bases in Girona, and then there will be some other smaller races yet to be decided, just kind of form finders and keep the race legs going, and then and that should give me a good boost throughout the spring, and then I'm going to go back to the US just in time to go to altitude and recover from that and build some good blood and race Cali.
And will that be kind of the biggest responsibility you've shouldered, kind of going in as with aiming, you know, for podium, if not the win overall?
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's pretty cool of a team when you're brand new to the team to actually like straight up give you a GC leadership role at a race, and that, you know, they put a lot of faith in me, and you know, I think with this race I was able to show that I deserve that a little bit, and yeah, moving up.
And because later in the season, there's the Tour de France. There's a chance that, you know, you and Taylor could both be there with TJ. Just talk about that and what that would mean to you to make your Tour debut with those teammates.
That's my season goal, big time, is to race the Tour with TJ and to do well there with TJ. And you know, I mean, that's why they brought me to the team in the first place, was to help TJ in the mountains of the Tour. So I just got to make sure that my form's going at the right time, because that's what I'm here for.
And, so, how much of the course are you familiar with, or what's your assessment of the Tour this year?
You know what? I've done 3 Giros, that I've never done many races in France, so I'm gonna have to go do some recons. I've done the Dauphiné once and some small.
What about Pave? There's a one stage early on where you hit the Paris-Roubaix sectors.
Yeah, I don't like that so much. It jars my bowels. It's like racing in San Luis is bowel training for the Pave. So yeah.
That's all I have for you to.
All right.